people lie. Because people on the internet have said that they would analyze every single pixel of the trailer and identify every building. But no one actually did that. And that shows. As just now, we in the GTA 6 mapping community have found a location of one of the GTA 6 trailer 1 scenes, over a year after the trailer came out. That brought to my mind the fact that there are actually several scenes which we know nothing about, not their location in game or in real life. First, I'm gonna go through all the unidentified scenes, and then I will tell you guys about the new discovery, which is located near Jacksonville. My name is Saukko, and I'm part of the GTA 6 community mapping Discord. Let's start with the obvious ones, which are the scenes in the Everglades. Obviously, we cannot pinpoint these accurately into Florida, but we can say they are somewhere in the southern part of Florida and Leonida, because the scenery is that usual iconic Florida swamp look. The scene with the flamingos could take place near the small holiday town of Flamingo, which is in the Everglades National Park. And we know that the State Highway 9336 is in the game, as we saw it in the leaks, and Flamingo is at the end of that highway. Then there's the handshake scene. It takes place somewhere in Vice City, as we can see a metro railway in the scene. Other things that could be identified are this tower-like building on the right, which could be a church, this billboard, or these houses. This scene could take place anywhere from Little Havana to Little Haiti to Hialeah in real life, so in Miami. This scene is probably the easiest one to find if someone just started looking for it, even though people have been looking for it for a while now. It could be that the tower could be demolished, so we cannot find it so easily. Next, we have the gator in the pool scene. This could be anywhere in Florida. Only way this scene can be found if Rockstar shares more materials near it, or we somehow find this suburban home or the suburban home on the left, of which are plenty in Florida. Then the body cam. Fuck do you expect? How would we know this? It's an interior, which is cool. Then this gas station scene. We know it's a rough location because we can see some of the high rises in Vice City at the background, and the construction site on the left, which was seen a lot in the leaks. But we don't know what's the real life counterpart of this gas station. I do have two main suspects for it, which are these two Sunoco gas stations, though we cannot completely identify it without further information. The green pickup scene might take place in Miami Springs, because there are some buildings that kinda match for it. But again, we cannot be sure about this because the matches are not 100%. Also, the scene where the old man waters the grass has not been found. However, we think that there are some highway signs in the background, which could be a lead for the location of this scene. And of course, it's a suburb that hinders the search a lot. There are thousands and thousands of places where it could be. However, the architecture of the house seems kinda unique, so once we find it, identifying it should be easy. This scene where the man slams into the desk is still not found too, but it might take place in the same Thrillberry Mud Club as the scene with the Mud Girl. This scene with the flip car hasn't been found either. The road layout seems unique, but Rockstar might be taking creative liberties. Additionally, it seems like there's a retention pond, a river, or the sea here. And yes, Florida State Trooper cars are visible in the scene. Then another big and pretty significant one, which is this dirt bike crossroads scene. This scene is hard to locate because of the lack of buildings. The area on the left seems kinda upscale and modern, and we might be transitioning into another neighborhood, as there's an empty lot there and the road seems to get a bit worse. The crossroads seems pretty unique, and these chairs are unique too. So again, once we find this location, it will be easy to verify that it's the correct one. We have only found a single building from the high roller shot, and it's in Little Haiti. We can also see a metro in the background. This one is hard to place on the map, as Little Haiti seems to be shuffled around in the map. Little Haiti itself is not where it's in real life, and the buildings we have from there have been changed in location in relation to each other. So this scene probably takes place somewhere north of Rockridge. This is a fucking convenience store. How the hell are we meant to find this? No. We are not gonna find this. And of course, I have to mention this motel. Even though we have accurate coordinates for it in the game, we don't know where the motel is in real life. We have some pretty close matches, but nothing that is like confirmable. So the motel still hasn't been found since the leaks, which were in late 2022, over 2 years ago. So if you have seen the leaks and know where this motel is, please tell us. It could be anywhere in the southern states. Florida, Georgia, Alabama, fucking Tennessee, I don't fucking know. That's all the unknown traces, but we still have the one that we have just now discovered, which is insane because of its location. The scene is the one where the gator walks into a gas station. This scene went unidentified for over 500 days, and the real-life counterpart for the gas station was found by Jaifa on the GG6 community map in Discord. In real life, the gas station is located in McLenny, west of Jacksonville. Or, more importantly, in terms of mapping, about 60 kilometers north of the Gainesville Raceway, which is confirmed to be in the game. The gas station and the Burger King next to it are the northernmost buildings seen in the trailer one, in terms of the real-life location. Of course, the building could have been moved anywhere, just like they moved the Augusta prison or the Gainesville Raceway, or the entire city of Panama City. So this gas station existing is not proof of Jacksonville existing, but it gives us further proof that Rockstar Games has scouted more than just the southern part of Florida, and likely after scouting this gas station they kept going up north to Georgia, towards possibly Savannah, my favorite city in Georgia, which will hopefully be in the game. But yeah, the gas station is located here in McLenny. We don't have the best photos of the gas station, but we can find some close-ups from Google Maps. The alcove is, at least from the outside, a complete match. The contents of the gas station are a bit different. Could just be that the gas station was scouted in like 2015, and we have photos from like 2023. But the counter seems to be with the same layout, and there is a convenience store inside the gas station. The windows match almost completely, and the brick looks very similar. Additionally, the gas pumps are located in the right spot. It just seems that they have turned the diesel pumps into gas pumps and removed the real-life gas pumps from the game, which does make a lot of sense. One thing that is different is the front door, which in real life is a single door, but in game it's a double door. They could have changed it for multiple reasons, but the most likely is that it just is cool to have double doors on gas stations, because you can kick them in, just like Lucia did in the ending shot of trailer 1, and makes the gator creeping in a bit more dramatic. And the gas station is not the only thing we found in this area. In the top right of the scene, we can see a building, which we now have identified to be the Burger King right next to the gas station. The window matches, the wall color matches, the bricks match, and the drive-thru matches. So we have two buildings matching basically completely right next to each other in game and in real life. So we can conclude that this X-Zone is the inspiration for the gas station in game. And if you want to nitpick something, the curb here is same as this one in real life. Okay, while I'm recording this video, we have come into the conclusion that the gas station and Burger King are the same ones we can see near Port Calhoun in the leaks by the motel. Additionally, we can finally say that we found the motel too. Well, the motel had been found earlier, but we weren't sure if it's the right one. And the motel is kinda different from the one we have in game, but they probably have modified it just because it's a key location in the game, just like Michael's house in GTA 5 was modified compared to its real life counterpart. It could be a combination of several motels, but for now the only match is the now destroyed Economy Inn in Lottie. Why does every fucking single inn just burn up? Holy hell. But yeah, it's the closest match we have to the leaks. And unfortunately I cannot show the leaks on YouTube. And the inn is about 20 kilometers away from the gas station and Burger King. So, if you have seen the leaks, the gas station is the Alpha gas station just across the motel, and the Burger King is the taco bomb in-game just across the motel too. This is basically a 100% match, because we can see these bushes in-game and these drive-through windows. And the layout of the gas station and the Burger King is the same in the trailer and the leaks. These three buildings being so close to Port Kelhon, while IRL being located close to Jacksonville, probably means that Jacksonville will not be in the game, because there would be no reason to move the buildings so far west if Jacksonville actually was on the east coast. So in conclusion, one of the biggest mysteries since the Teapot leaks has finally been solved, as we could confirm the economy inn to be the correct one because of the proximity to the gas station and Burger King. Holy shit, I'm happy. Finally some actual progress on mapping. And Jacksonville isn't real. Hell yeah. But anyways, like, subscribe and leave a comment if you have something to say. And Rockstar, we solved the thing. We know where the fucking motel is now. Where's trailer 2? Give us trailer 2. Please give us trailer